Obviously, the people that I'm doing business with currently, I'm in touch with on a daily basis, and we follow up.
So what's the number one secret to leveraging your network and to making sure that network is super strong?
It's a tough one because as your network grows, it becomes more difficult to maintain closer relationships with so many people. But right now, it became so crazy that I had to hire someone to help me do that. So I have someone helping me manage my CRM and manage my contacts. Obviously, the people that I'm doing business with currently, I'm in touch with on a daily basis, and we follow up. But it's everyone else that I need the help. So yes, I have someone now on my team helping me with that.
What does that actually look like? Like, what does their day to day look like? How do they manage your CRM? What are they doing? Are they building automation systems? Just, um, are they just like reaching out to them personally? Like, how are you operating that?
So that's a good question, but because I'm only in the business for about 4 or 5 years, and my business keeps on evolving, and I keep on adding on more stuff, so everything keeps on evolving. So as of now, he is helping me just manage the CRM. Basically, I deal with many investors um, that are looking for investments in various assets, locations, price tags. So we kind of have to write down everyone's criteria. And when an opportunity comes about, I go out and see which investor would fit that profile. So we're pretty much mixing and matching, so long as we have everyone's criteria clearly written down in the CRM. So he's taking my notes and converting them to the CRM. And from there, he's matching to see whose profile fits what investment.
Let me walk you through a situation. You're at a networking event, a meetup, whatever, right? How do you connect with somebody and then like bring them through the conversation that you have with them, extract all the information, and then implement it into the CRM? What is that process for you?
So networking events are actually hard because while you're talking to people, it's hard to sit down and jot down some notes. So that actually is, that can sometimes be not so beneficial, because when I'm on the networking floor, I'm like, I'm a networking
Your
machine.
butterfly.
Yeah, I'm running from one person to the next, and I love it. It gives me energy. So I'm not necessarily sitting down and writing notes, and I often do forget what many people do. It's more like phone calls that I have, or emails that I'm conversing with people, where I'm able to sit down and write down and jot down something. That's my better. That's where that's where my notes are better taken.
Okay, so you're not actually taking notes at like a meetup event or a networking event or anything like that. Are you just exchanging contact information and following up with them later and then collecting that information? Is that how you do that?
Yes, we do exchange cards, and then hopefully follow up as much as possible afterwards.
Okay. What is your process for taking your notes and immediately like giving them to your CRM manager? How do you communicate what you're doing with them?
So he has my password to my notes, and just gets them automatically as soon as I speak to an investor or an equity provider. He has someone that he sees my notes, and then he'll convert it automatically. So there's no communication, just automatic.
Okay, so you basically just gave me your password and you're like, hey, like anytime I put a note in here, it's gonna notify you, it's gonna pop up. So you're not using like a Notion or a Trello or a Asana or any sort of like system like that where you're um, you know, having like a communication between you two. It's just
No, it's just so far it's just the two of us. So
okay.
it's not like I'm a major company as of yet. Although I've done pretty significant numbers, just myself.
Yeah.
I was doing all this till now on my own, but now it's gotten to a point that I had to hire someone, and it's growing rapidly. We've done crazy numbers, so it's who knows what the future might bring. But right now it's just the two of us. Yeah, it's obviously my commercial real estate notepad that I have on my phone. So everything that's in there is commercial real estate related, and so as soon as something comes in, he puts it straight into the CRM. But
What application is that?
just nothing fancy, Evernote. But
Okay.
for the funds, we have our own portal that we use, for the fund managing. That's a whole different
animal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're using Evernote. You've got him linked up with that. He automatically get notifies when a new note is created, and then he transfers it directly into the CRM.
Correct.
And what CRM do you use?
Right now, HubSpot. I think he wants to change.
Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. That was a nice little detour. Thanks for that. That's
Sure.
super interesting because it was like it's something I've been honestly struggling with, is trying to figure out how to manage the CRM, because if you don't work it, it's useless. So
It takes so much time just to get started. Like I hired this person several months ago, and we're still just like building systems to get things working. This is just one thing I do. So it takes so much time, and just to organize, he had to organize my life because I just started backing up a bit. I started this whole thing as a hobby. I
okay.
just got into real estate. I just wanted something more. I wanted to feel more fulfilled. So I wasn't getting that from speech therapy at the time. And there were also other reasons that I switched. We moved at the same time. But I started all of this as a hobby. So when I started as a hobby, I didn't intend to be so professional. And I never thought that I would get to where I am. So it started like literally like taking notes and, just jotting them down. And now it's turned into a business. So now we're getting more organized and more professional and building systems, and it's taking a lot of time, but we're going to get there slowly.
Yeah, absolutely.